I used to think that I could do it all on my own, that I could be the lone wolf, that I could build my own business, that I could go on a 1,700-mile bicycle ride and do it all on my own, as if there was some sort of merit badge for doing it by yourself. What I discovered at trial and error is the school of hard knocks, and the tuition is really expensive. In business, I was struggling with business development, training for a 1,700-mile bicycle ride. I was struggling to get past 25 miles in a single ride. And it finally dawned on me that I could probably figure it out all on my own, and it may take 5 years or 10 years or more, but why waste the opportunity? And why increase the risk of failure when I could hire people who've gone there before and show me the way? Have you ever seen Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? It's one of my favorite movies because Indiana Jones is trying to find the Holy Grail, and he is looking through the book of knowledge, and he's going through this obstacle course, and he eventually gets to this point where he sees the Grail. He sees where he wants to be. And he looks up the book and he looks over at the Grail, and then he looks down and he sees this massive canyon between him and the Grail. And there's no way to get to the other side. There's no bridge or anything like that. And so Indiana Jones, he's at a loss. He's stepping exactly where he should stand. He opens up the book and it says, you got to take the leap of faith. So Indiana Jones, of course, steps into the canyon and he winds up, because he stepped in the right spot, he winds up on an invisible bridge. He goes across the invisible bridge, gets to the other side, and what does he do? He picks up some sand and he throws it across the bridge so everybody else can cross. And I love this story because it's about the gap between performance and potential. And that performance zone creates a degree of comfort. We know how to do this. We're doing it well. It's just fine. But we also know that we got greater potential. The challenge is this discomfort zone that stands between our performance and our potential. And the discomfort zone, it's shrouded in fog. It's got all sorts of minefields and obstacles. And there are even some frenemies in there. And frenemies are people who are watching for us to fail. And we get concerned that if we move into the zone of discomfort, that this is where people are going to watch us fall on our face. And so we tend to stay in our performance zone and not move out of it. That's where I was. That's where I was in business. That's where I was when I was trying to get past 25 miles on a single day riding a bike. And what Indiana Jones did in terms of illuminating the bridge is the same thing that people like Alan Weiss and Chuck Kyle did for me when they revealed the bridge across the discomfort zone. And what they did was they gave me a breakthrough experience that allowed me to see that bridge. It's like they threw the sand across it, allowed me to see the bridge, told me how to get across it, and then guided me along the way. And that's exactly what made that journey, or those two journeys, successful. And you know what the magic is? Is that once you achieve that potential, you recognize that there's even more awesome potential waiting for you even beyond. And so now this becomes your performance zone. There's another zone of discomfort, and there's even greater potential that you can achieve. So if you are interested in discussing a breakthrough experience that's going to help illuminate this bridge to close the gap between your performance and your potential, let's have a meaningful conversation, and we can determine if something is the right fit for you